Thank for your patience. Sorry about that. We had a little bit of miscommunication, and there is a lot of server hopping going on. So, sounds like there was talk of going to a couple of the test servers, and now those aren't working. So, looks like we're moving over to Pi. Hopefully, no DDoSers are watching, but if you are, fuck you, you're an asshole. Looks like
Well
both teams
said.
are getting back in, and we're still waiting on a couple of the challengers, the Blitzkrieg folks, to get in group, but looks like we're ready to go. Choke is commenting he does not know the power-up's name in English, making a not so subtle racial pun. All right, guys, still waiting for this match to start. Looks like there's still a little bit of confusion. Waiting on the blue team, the Blitzkrieg folks, to most likely log in. Looks like we have a lot of sunballs and specs, so I may be one of those sunballs. I'm not sure. All right, looks like both teams are ready. Assy, were you able to get yourself into one of those spec spots?
Yeah,
Okay,
all
great.
set up.
So it looks like we're ready to go on our commentary.
Turbo.
Okay. Choke is literally threatening to fuck Turbo. Breaking news on Ranger Radio. Fuck. Oh, with his love. With his love. That's
With his love.
a little different. So
Takes a lot of the sting out of it.
yeah, not so. It's not so so dark anymore when he says that.
Could also be kind of dark, you know? Could go either way.
Blep is disabling particles. Breaking news on Ranger Radio. Turbo asking to be held, and Pop offering to come hold Turbo. Breaking news on Ranger Radio. Oh wow, the commentary is getting a little bit not safe for work. All right, so here on Ranger Radio, we're going to go ahead and switch to the in-game, which hopefully will be a little bit less talking, a little bit more capping from both teams. We'll see how this looks. All right, we have some spawns. Looks like
3, 2,
looks like the
1.
Someballian Pirates are going to get the advantage of an early tag pro in base, and the challengers are going to grab a juke juice, and looks like 2 out of the 3 pups do go to the you might say the home team here. So
Dan coming in,
yeah,
the tag pro.
Yeah, Serdan in base and getting a clever little bomb snipe, and now time being called once again.
Time being called.
Unfortunately.
Choka's still moving, and he's gonna back to group.
Well, this is fun. Looks like we have oh, nice. So Chris Ball is offended. That's good to know. probably by all of the dirty language. So breaking news on Ranger Radio, per gem, Turbo's VPN is a garbage can, literally. Turbo is dead, DED. Sorry about all the false starts, ladies and gentlemen. Just seems like we're having trouble getting this championship match underway. We're going to be patient here on Ranger Radio and just wait for a good game to start between these two great teams. Just a little bit of background for those who aren't aware of how USKO works. It is a challenge tournament held monthly, and the winning team of that challenge tournament was the challengers that you see here today, Blitzkrieg, with Pop, Blep, F2P Dynasty, and Chokus. They were all actually members of Season 3's Full Stop team, and they stayed together. They're still good friends. And still
Full Stop Mafia.
And they managed to come into the USKO tournament, which is a challenge tournament held monthly. They were able to win it all, which gives them the opportunity to challenge the #1 USC team, which is the Someballian Pirates, on a map of their choosing. So the challengers chose Hornswoggle, and there's a lot at stake here. If they win, they're going to claim that #1 spot. All right, looks like they're going to give it one more shot. Thanks for sticking with us, ladies and gentlemen. We really do appreciate it. All right, we are just about underway. So the wealth is distributed a little bit more evenly this time. 2 juke juices and 1 rolling bomb up for grabs. Both teams fighting for good spawns right now.
3,
Looks like the Someballian
2,
Pirates might have a
1.
slight edge for that mid-pup.
Gonna go right for it. Gonna be tight, though.
And it's very tight. No, and actually the challengers do wind up getting that mid-pup. Pop able to make a great grab for Blitzkrieg and takes that juke juice back on defense. Serdan coming in with a rolling bomb, and followed by 1 flaccid. We have a quick defuse. Pop and F2P Dynasty quickly containing Serdan and creating the reset.
Solid defense there. Pop and F2P Dynasty immediately going back and covering the gate.
So Chokus making a great grab and able to at least temporarily evade Gem, but Turbo comes in to get that return.
Sir Dan juking around Pop and F2P Dynasty, but he's returned. Oh, Carey
Pop
Price.
with a great bomb snipe.
Amazing bomb.
Clears out base.
Got his angle, hit him.
So as the challengers, they got to pick whichever map they wanted, and Blitzkrieg chose Hornswoggle because this was actually the map that they won their USCO championship on, so they feel very confident. After a great fight for mid-pup, Serdan claims the tag pro for the Someballian Pirates.
Pops 2.
All right, able to provide an effective escort for his teammate. Who is Carey Price?
Carey Price coming in. Looks like that's going to be a cap. 1 cap, Someballian Pirates.
Okay, Serdan takes a great boost through the 1 tile wide space and is able to nearly get ahead of F2P Dynasty, but misses those boosts around the corner and
Very
just
close.
winds up getting returned very quickly. So,
Do we know who Carey Price is?
I do not know who Carey Price is. I'm not familiar with that name. I'm sure that's a much more obvious well-known player that I just don't know the name.
Here comes Sir Dan again. Pop misses him with that bomb. And right into a spike for Sir Dan.
In fact, I am curious about that, so I'm going to go ahead.
Pop over and ask him?
Well, I'm just going to go ahead and cover up part of my map here and just go up to their channel and see who's in there.
In the comments, WPS has asked if you could zoom in a little bit, if that would be possible.
Yeah, actually it is. Sorry about that. I'm on the group page view. Thanks for catching that, WPS. Apologies. All right, so Serdan camping on that team boost, able to get back behind the spikes. Looks like Blep and Chokus in good position to prevent this cap. Good offensive D from the challengers.
Carey Price biding his time in the enemy base.
Just takes that boost perfectly to hit the team boost, and
Well
looks
done.
like he's now ahead of 3. Just has to see if they can. Oh, and the blocks were there, but F2P Dynasty and Pop get ahead. Looks
Chokus
like
comes
Pop
back.
is going to be able to get back to mid. Gem and Turbo trying to contain him.
Carey Price is going to grab that tag pro middle. Here comes Pop.
So this just in. Carey Price is apparently my mom. Very interesting. I never knew that. So Turbo with a very brief return for cap situation, but Chokus now has regrab. Blep doing a good job of buying time for his team and not getting returned. Now hiding behind the spikes in his base, able to evade Gem as Turbo I think went off to try to go get a pop or just did something. Serdan able to very quickly get a reset for his team, so the red flag is back in base. Gem
See if
grabbing
Gem
some
can get
Someballian
around.
Pirates.
Not looking good for Gem right now.
Well, she's gotten out of worse situations than that, but no, she does get contained. That team boost just doesn't provide the angle necessary to get around the defense.
Oh, excellent.
Oh, and the Someballian
my
Pirates
gosh.
denied a cap.
Incredible. Serdan was just about to make that, and Blep with a perfect bomb took him right out. Blep with the RB now coming in.
I think it just really shows why Blitzkrieg chose this map. They just clearly have a very good understanding of how to use those bombs to get great snipes.
Dude, yeah.
Gem
Blep
using
gets
that. Sorry.
Yeah. I was just saying Blep gets diffused, and Gem using that tag pro to try and keep him out.
So Serdan hiding behind those spikes. Looks like he's surrounded by 3 F2P Dynasty getting that return.
Ranger's mom biding his time. Oof. Gem with a nice return on Chokus.
So if there's anyone watching the stream, if you could actually just go check their channel, tell me who Carey Price is, because I can't remember who's on their team.
Yeah.
In fact, Gassy, if you want to take a quick look.
Sure.
I'd appreciate that, because I'm not entirely sure who the 4th member of their team is. I'm not sure. I forgot. So Chokus now being guided by a tag pro lead by Blep. That tag pro is about to go out, so trying to cover as much ground as they can. Blep gets a couple quick non-return tags, but Gem able to buy enough time for Turbo to come in and get the return. Blep now camping the team boost, able to sneak past Carey Price and get into base. This is a brief return for cap scenario, but unfortunately for the challengers, they're not able to get that gate, and Gem's able to get out of base very easily.
So Carey Price is Canadian.
Carey Price is Canadian. That explains a lot. So Gem takes a bomb boost right into Chokus and gets quickly returned. Blep trying to get past Turbo, but no dice. Serdan well camped out for that tag pro, which spawned mid. And it looks like 2 out of 3 tag pros are going to go to the Someballian Pirates, who are able to capitalize.
Canadian with the cap. Nice play with Gem and Serdan on the dual tag pros.
Beautiful. So Blep managing to stay alive for quite a while there, but just can't overcome the defense. So with about 3 minutes left to go, currently Someballian Pirates hold a 2-cap lead in the first half of their championship match. And Canadian not able to get around F2P Dynasty and gets returned once again. All right, Serdan able to use his tag pro to protect Canadian, allow Canadian to get a second tag pro in blue base. So
Here
once
comes
again,
2 tag pros.
Once again, the power-up battle is won by the Someballian Pirates. We'll see if the blocks are there. Looks like Serdan has a lot of obstacles to overcome. Pop is able to position himself just in the nick of time to stop.
Well positioned.
Cernan able to deftly sneak through the one tile space to get ahead of 3. Blep using the bomb to try to buy some time for Pop to get in front, which he does, and F2P Dynasty uses the team boost to
Nice
get a great
snipe. Nadzian taking his time. Nice boost. Coming in right now.
So Cerdan again really has that pup timer for mid, just down to a science, able to get that pup once again.
Every single time.
Bomb and diffused, and then Cerdan quickly goes to blue base, able to get another tag pro.
Here comes Kanadzian with another cap.
And looks like Cerdan is able to get that regrab flag pro. He's going to be very patient, wait for Kanadzian to get regrab before he does anything risky here. So Kanadzian's going to protect that gate. Cerdan was thinking about bombing around Pop, but might be just biding his time now. Jam able to get that return. Cerdan probably willing to take a few more risks at this point. All right, so Cerdan now able to use that bomb offensively to destroy his containers. Now it looks like there's a return for cap situation.
And there
Cerdan
it is.
going to walk it in for another cap for the Someballian Pirates. Very
Excellent.
quickly, a 2-cap lead is turned into a 4-cap lead within about 2 minutes.
Excellent job on Cerdan's end, just waiting until base was completely clear so he could just walk it in. Nice and conservative, even though he, he's in the lead.
So Turbo once again gets a tag pro in red base. Power up battle just clearly being won by the Someballian Pirates in this match. So Blep has a scoring opportunity here. There is still a tag pro, unfortunately, for the challenging team, and Turbo's able to run Blep down.
Excellently done by Turbo. Just rushed him.
Three, two, one.
All right, so at the end of the first half of great action here, we have a 4-cap lead for the champions. The challengers now down by 4 on the map of their choosing, Hornswoggle. We'll go ahead and shift back to group page view and see if there's any halftime conversation, any strategy being discussed, or if they're just going to go ahead and jump right into the second half. Assie, what were your observations? What do you think the challenging team, Blitzkrieg, needs to do a little bit differently in order to turn this around?
Well, Blitzkrieg needs to be watching. I mean, WPS just pointed this out in the comments, and I fully agree with him that currently getting into Blitzkrieg's base has been ridiculously easy, and they've been able to pull it off ridiculously quickly. So I think Blitzkrieg needs to be either matching that, getting in with speed, because otherwise, they're dead in the water.
All right. I'm just going to very quickly tree this, make sure that anybody else who wants to watch can watch. So I'll just say tune in to Ranger Radio for the second half of USKO champion Blitzkrieg challenging overall USC #1 Someballian Pirates. SP leads.
Yeah, Juke Juice
at the half.
Juke Juice pointing out that that Blitzkrieg's pup timers are abysmal, which bit of a strong word, but it's definitely true that Cerdan and the Someballian Pirates all have, as you said, Ranger, earlier, they have that pup control down to a science.
It's been amazing that no matter what happens, Cerdan is always within 1 tile of that mid pup when it spawns. There's never been a situation, every single round. He had that pup timer down, and that really has been the difference in the map. Situations where the Someballian Pirates have had maybe 2 tag pros at the same time, and they've capped in every opportunity where they've had a huge pup advantage.
Yeah.
Looks like there might be some personnel changes for Blitzkrieg. Looks like Dragon Ball is going to jump in. Blep currently in waiting. I wonder if we're going to get Thirsty in.
Say that again?
I said, looks like there's some personnel changes. Dragon Ball is currently in for the Blitzkrieg team, and was kind of wondering if it looks like maybe Thirsty might be coming in.
Possibly.
He's currently in spec, so.
Breaking news, that Turbo's a pancake guy.
But he can respect waffles, though.
He can respect
He has a
waffles.
healthy respect for waffles.
I
Breaking
appreciate
news on
that.
Ranger Radio. So if you're in the Someballian Pirates locker room right now, you're ahead by 4 caps on a map of the challengers choosing. What are you telling your team to make sure that you hold on to that lead and hold on to your overall championship of USC?
I mean, so important has been that that pup control is incredibly important. So as long as they don't get too hot-headed or don't rush into things, and as long as they can stay, I mean, with Sir Dan, as long as he can stay on that middle power up, that's just kind of like, yeah, yes, I agree with WPS who just put this in the comments on Twitch. He says you continue to play aggressively, but you also need to make sure that you're not playing any more aggressively than they've been playing before, because so far this has been working for them, and hopefully that continues to work.
Absolutely. A quick shout out to Penguin who said hi Ranger in the chat. Hi Penguin. I think Saucony is Penguin, right? I don't know. I think it's Penguin. Hey Penguin.
Yeah, they are not. The Sombalian Pirates are not. They have not split their chat into playing room and a one main channel. So I went in to ask who Carey Price was, and Jem met me with an array of obscenities, um,
Well,
which is
that'll teach you.
yes, indeed. If you're watching Jem, you're probably not, but I'm sorry.
Looks like some of the players are abandoning the room. Not sure if they're looking for another server or what the situation is here, but hopefully they give us another stream at some point.
Yeah,
That'd be kind of cool.
a lot of them are leaving. Do you want me to head over to Blitzkrieg and get the info on where they might be going?
Yeah. Why don't you go ahead and do that? And while you're doing that, I'm just going to switch over to our splash page.
Great.
So just waiting for the second half, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
Hello.
Back. I have got a present for you.
Okay, sounds good. So give me just 1 second.
Sure.
We'll go ahead and switch over to that view real quick. And then we'll figure out how I can do this cleverly. It's not clever at all. So don't give it to me yet.
I won't.
Okay. Okay. You can go ahead and put it in channel now.
Great.
Okay, great.
So, looks like after some debacle, they decided to move over to Radius right now.
Okay.
Play the second half right there.
All right. Hopefully that'll be a safe choice for them.
Yep. I can't tell if they're pinged. It appears actually that they may have already started.
Oh, wow. That was...
Yeah, they went pretty quickly.
Well, it looks like we're already a minute in. That was a very, very quick choice there, but it looks like nothing exciting happened in the first minute. And we'll go ahead and switch back to our in-game view. So here
Someballian
on,
Pirates. Yeah.
here on Ranger Radio. 9 minutes left in the game. Currently, the Someballian Pirates lead by 4 overall. Turbo and Someballian Pirates now on blue. Looks like Dragon Ball had a chance at a cap there, but
Couldn't hit the gate in time.
yeah, Blitzkrieg just couldn't get that gate for him. Dragon Ball has an unfortunate encounter with the spike and is unfortunately sent back to base. Gem does have a lead there, and
looks like that's going to be a
Train
cap for
and
Gem.
Sedan able to keep red off of that button, and now Someballian Pirates has now a 5 cap lead.
Excellent performance by Gem. She waited just the right time, came right through, and fantastic blocks by the rest of the Pirates.
Sedan being very patient. Unfortunately for him, that bomb materializes just at the wrong time. But Gem gets a gate and allows Sedan to get ahead.
Fantastic teamwork.
Just great communication there and great instincts. Some people would call that Tag Pro IQ.
Pro IQ.
Sedan able to stay ahead of F2P. There's no one on buttons, so he has no difficulty evading the tag. Turbo instructing Sedan to kill himself because he has a rolling regrab. And looks like that rolling bomb is out. Turbo had returned for cap and is able
just in time.
Just in the nick of time cap. So this is now a 6 cap lead for the Someballian Pirates, really making mincemeat out of our challengers Blitzkrieg. Let's see if they can turn it around. They have 7 minutes on Hornswoggle.
Ashman Gashma in the comments here on Twitch says who's winning. It's the Someballian Pirates who are blue with a 6 to nothing aggregate lead.
That's correct. A 6 to nothing aggregate lead. The Someballian Pirates won 4-0 in the first half. There is 6 minutes and 48 seconds left in the second half. Currently a 6 cap deficit for Blitzkrieg against the Someballian Pirates.
Here comes Turbo. No one on gate.
Turbo looks like he was waiting for that mid pop, but just didn't show up soon enough. He was looks like about 10 seconds early for it. So Dragon Ball trying to evade the defense, but just not quite able to get out. And F2P Dynasty and Pop able to very quickly clear base. Choke is trying to figure if there's any way he can get in. Gem positioned perfectly between the gate and mid, preventing Chokus from having any sort of easy pathway past. Just really great contain. So Train and Pop fighting for that button. Chokus may have had a way in, but is not able to capitalize. Chokus trying to take the boost the backwards way, but just not able to get through. So even though they have a 6 cap lead, does not stop Train from making an aggressive grab, and it's currently returned for cap for the Someballian Pirates. F2P Dynasty is taken out by Gem's Tag Pro Bomb Boost. Pop now has returned for cap situation. Let's see if F2P can get that return. Now Pop's already had to abandon flag, and we once again have with both flags out.
Another potential. Nope, no potential return for cap, just both flags out.
Both teams now do have regrabs set up. Great bomb by Sedan.
Nice bomb by Train as well.
Train able to chase Pop down on the spikes.
Sedan juking past Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball trying to use the bomb and just makes a great bomb snipe against Sedan.
Turbo with a fantastic surprise kiss though.
Yeah, both teams are really making very impressive plays with those bombs and boosts. Sedan able to get the Tag Pro in the Challenger's base. Blitzkrieg just trying to get any offense together in the last 4.5 minutes. Currently down 6 caps against the Someballian Pirates. Gem keeping base secure, trying to team block, but Dragon Ball pushes through with his juke juice and is able to get the flag. He is able to very daringly sneak past Gem and Sedan and at least put himself in a position to stay ahead, but winds up kissing. Sedan now just very easily getting ahead.
Amazing, with another cap for Sedan.
This is going to be a 7th cap for the Someballian Pirates.
Nice hold there by Train on the button. Their communication is killer. Everything Very, very good for the Someballian Pirates.
Just very clear why they're the number one team.
Oh!
And a cap opportunity
Another
turns into offense for
Wow.
Blitzkrieg, who has
Very
now
unexpected.
narrowed the lead to 6 with 3 minutes 42 seconds left. First sign of life for the challengers.
Train taking that RB out. Train moving in now, the tag pro.
This is
Gems
a
could
return
be a
for
return
cap
for cap
situation.
situation. Jinx.
Nope. Return just wasn't there. Chokus just performing acrobatics to stay away from Gem and Turbo here. But eventually
Too
gets
much
cornered.
acrobatics. Comes Serdan. Doesn't decide in time. Chokus takes him out.
So 3 minutes down, 6 caps down, 30 seconds per cap. Can they do it? Choke is trying to make good on the first part of that pledge, and the blocks look like they're there. Chokus is able to cap,
Nice.
and Blitzkrieg is now down 5 with 2 minutes 38 seconds left to go. The regrab train is still there. Dragon Ball tries to get into cap, but Serdan is a tag pro, which allows Gem to be able to get out of base. But F2P is able to hunt her down. Dragon Ball misses an
Dragon Ball
otherwise
just
sure cap.
misses. Wow.
Oh, they're going to want that one back.
That one's going to hurt. So, return for cap situation right now for Serdan. Here's.
Someballian Pirates still alive and very healthy with 5 cap lead.
Oh, F2P Dynasty times that perfect bomb to catch Serdan just as he bombs across. Excellent move there.
All right, no regrab in place. Looks like Turbo's going to go ahead and try to get
hits the
through
gate just in time.
Yeah, Turbo hesitated just a little bit, and that allowed Pop to get button.
Yeah.
He theoretically might have been able to get through, but he would have had to decide immediately.
Definitely.
So Serdan just very deftly maneuvers through, and if Gem can get this return, no, the return is not there. And
surprise bomb kiss. Oh, Dragon Ball and Train spiked himself on the same spike.
Looks like Turbo is able
Turbo
to get
with
in.
Another cap.
Amazing blocks from Gem, just lifting there to allow her teammate to cap.
Here comes Serdan trying to keep the train going, and he's going to make it.
Yeah, poor communication there. A couple of blue balls bouncing into each other allows yet another cap for the Someballian Pirates. With 1 minute left to go and a 7 cap lead for the champions, it does not look very promising for our challengers. Gem and Train just keeping that base locked down, and once again Dragon Ball not able to get out of base. Turbo making a ballsy grab against 2.
Serdan and Turbo definitely getting a little more lax here at the end. They know they've got 7 cap lead to experiment.
Oh, wow. Chokus trusts his teammate and is able to get past. And the boost pushes Chokus off what would otherwise have been a sure cap.
And Serdan was about to get him too, but it turned into a kiss situation pretty quickly.
Very interesting.
Nice. Dragon Ball looking like he might try to come in for one last gasp at capping.
With 8 seconds left to go, it does not look likely that either team is going to be able to pull something off here. Although Chokus needs to get out of base. Serdan almost put another one on there. So a 7 cap victory for the champion Someballian Pirates. The challenge made by Blitzkrieg just wasn't up to snuff today, unfortunately. Looks like both teams really did their best and played a great game, but the Someballian Pirates with a very heavy major league roster just showed the world why they're number 1. We'll see if we can get a couple quick interviews in place. We'll first go down to our still champions, Someballian Pirates.
So he went to get the mid power up.
So this is Ranger Radio. Sorry to interrupt you guys. I wanted to congratulate you guys on a great victory, a 7 cap win for the defending champion Someballian Pirates. Any quick words from you guys on how you guys dominated today?
Yeah, I'm full mast right now. I mean, hard as a diamond.
So breaking news on Ranger Radio: Turbo hard as a diamond.
My nipples too. I mean, God.
Turbo.
So
Turbo's actually a good person.
He just doesn't seem like one.
Does he say this kind of stuff in games?
No.
So
Okay,
Jem,
so he takes it
Jem,
seriously.
you're definitely one of the more level-headed members of Someballian Pirates. What do you think were the keys to
Right.
victory today for your team?
Wait.
Particle
Jem is
effects.
Hold on, guys. Jem is the most level-headed member.
It's supposed to be ironic,
It's-
Train. If you
it's
point
the
out the
joke.
irony, it's not irony anymore.
Okay.
That's why I didn't say anything. Come on, get a catch on these things,
Come
man.
on, dude.
Hey,
So
I'm
Jem, as the most level-headed, least
Good game,
emotional
guys.
member of the team, what would be your comments on what the keys were to victory today for your team?
The keys were putting shitters like Nads and Turbo and O and just
GG.
seeing what would happen.
Hey, good game, Pirates.
Yeah, good game.
It's hard to have
Good
a
game.
bad time
GGs.
when they're just doing whatever the hell they want on O.
All right, good comments, and looks like we do have some of the challenger in here. Blitzkrieg, if Pop or Blap or any of you guys have comments, what do you think? How do you think things went today in terms of your execution? Whether, how did you see this going, and what do you think the keys were to the
There's
game
a
turning out
reason
the way
they're
it did?
number one. There's a reason they're number one, and they showed it. But we'll get them.
Yeah,
We'll
I
get them
think-
next time.
I think we played pretty well. Few mistakes, but
'Cause
against
we've only
these
been
guys,
in this
they
for
will
what, like,
capitalize
a month
against
or
any
so.
mistakes you make. So
Yeah, well, very impressive showing in USCO just to get to this point. You definitely have shown the world why you deserve this challenge. Unfortunately, it just appears the Someballian Pirates with a very major league heavy roster just showed the world why they're the champions. So
Yep.
great game played by both teams. Very exciting.
It's an honor to have our only loss be to them.
Outstanding.
That's sweet.
Now I feel bad.
All right, guys. In the midst of all of this love, Ranger Radio will be signing off. Thank you for tuning in, and hope you enjoy the broadcast. Have a good night.
Wait.
Have a
This
good
is a
night.
stream, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
So why you call it Ranger Radio?
because Ranger TV doesn't sound good.
alliteration, man.